Alrighty, welcome everyone to the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Chelsea and I will be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you, but you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type questions to them at any time. This is one of many sessions happening this evening, so be sure to check the schedule on the website. This presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Virginia. And without further ado, I'd like to turn over to our first presenter, and that's going to be Salem College.
Thank you. Alrighty, so my name is Alyssa Bozak, and I am an admissions counselor at Salem College. So first we're going to get into a little bit about Salem. We are located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and we are the oldest women's educational institution in the U.S. We were founded in 1772, so we have a lot of really awesome traditions that we still hold true to while incorporating more innovative aspects. We are ranked number 3 for the liberal arts college in North Carolina and 24th in the country. We are also ranked 10th in social mobility. Currently, we have some changes to the rest of these. Our student body right now is actually 500 students with an 8-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and our average class size is about 11. So I'm sorry for the incorrect information on the slide. And we also have 49% of our students that identify as students of color, and we still have a 100% acceptance into law school, and then an 89.6 acceptance rate into medical school and other health-related programs. So we were founded as a liberal arts institution, so we do have that as our foundation. However, now we have also added some new majors, and we have a health leadership focus as well. So if you're interested in the sciences, medical school, pre-PT, pre-OT, even along the lines of public health, nonprofit, and the like, this is something that we're really excited about. So again, health leadership isn't just about pre-med, being doctors and pharmacists. You can go into many other areas, such as the ones listed here, and Salem is going to make sure you're equipped to do that. So here are the new majors: health sciences, health humanities, and then a couple others, as well as a new minor, which is Spanish for health professions. So you can see that the new majors are more interdisciplinary. So for example, for the health communication and data visualization major, you're going to be taking courses in the sciences, as well as communications courses, statistics courses, and some sociology courses as well. So this is a bigger list or a longer list of some of our majors. We have many to choose from. The ones that are in bold are our most popular at the moment, but of course you can see that there are still plenty of the humanities, as well as just our natural and applied sciences. If you're not completely interested in anything of the new health leadership majors, that's totally fine. So we also do a lot of learning outside of the classroom. All of our students complete internships and service learning courses. It is actually required in order for you to graduate. Many of our students will complete 1 or 2 before they graduate. We also offer cross-registration with Wake Forest University, and that is no extra tuition. It's included in your Salem College tuition. So a lot of our students will do that if there's something a little more specific to their majors that they want to take that we don't necessarily offer. Also, if you're a part of band, color guard, orchestra, that is also where you will take those classes. We are a D3 institution. We have a volleyball, softball, swimming, soccer, tennis, and basketball, but despite being D3, we are still very, very competitive, and it's a lot of fun being an athlete on our campus. We have a lot of clubs and activities for you to get involved with across the realm: identity-based, leadership and service, arts, academic, you name it, we have it. And if we don't, you can also create your own club or organization. So to apply as a transfer student, you will need to submit your application through Common App, or you can go on our website. We have an application. It is always free. We'll need your high school and your college transcripts, and you need a minimum of a 2.0 college GPA to be considered admissible. We'll also need a teacher recommendation and a dean's release form from the college you were attending prior, and then a writing sample. We are optional for both SAT and ACT scores, so no worries about sending them in unless you think that they'll help your application. And we do have rolling admissions, but if you want to be considered for some more specific scholarships that I'll get into in a little bit, it's best to apply early. So we do have a Dean's Award, which is about $15,000 a year, and that is renewable if you keep your GPA at a 3.1 or above. And then we also have our Davis Art Scholarship, which is full tuition if you're into the arts, art history, or design, and then music scholarships, those two need to be applied to separately. So our tuition is about $30,500, and that's not including room and board, but we try to make it as affordable as possible. And so most of our students got at least around the $27,000 area to go toward tuition. So definitely connect with us. This is my contact information, and I'll leave this up here for a few seconds for you to jot it down. Please feel free to contact me at any point in time, and you can go onto our website as well and schedule either a virtual tour or an in-person tour if you're able to make it down to North Carolina. And we are having an open house this Saturday from 9 to 1. You'll be able to speak with current students, faculty, and staff, have mini classes, tours, and a lot of other opportunities. And you will also receive a $1,000 visit grant to go toward your tuition if you're able to attend. You can register at our website, or again, just contact me and I'll be very happy to register you. So yeah, again, please contact me if you have any questions, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks so much. Next up, we have West Liberty University.
Okay. I hope it comes in. Hi, I'm Kim, one of the admission counselors here at West Liberty University. West Liberty University is owned and operated by the state of West Virginia. We've been around since 1837, so we are a small, established institution with approximately about 70 different majors. We're located about 45 minutes from Pittsburgh International Airport. So we're not that far away from some major cities. Not sure why this is not enlarging. There we go. Our campus is pretty spread out, but beautiful. It's easy to walk from one point of campus to another point of campus. All the area is peaceful and quiet. Class sizes are small. Our average class size is around 22 students to one full-time professor. Now, as far as majors are concerned, we have a College of Business. A lot of students from all over love to come for our zoo management program. It's focused on students that are interested in animals, but do not want to actually interact with them. They want to handle the more management aspect of it. Also, we have cybersecurity, which is a very popular program for students all over. We have education as one of our majors, and we have a master's in it. We are nationally accredited with that program. As far as criminal justice and social work, we're nationally accredited for our social work program. We have a TV station and a recording studio, so students actually get real life experience with the cameras. They also have an internship and an externship. We do take credits from community colleges and other colleges as well, and we can let you know how that would transfer in. We also have a dental hygiene program. We have an associate's, a 4-year degree, and then we also have a master's degree, which is a terminal degree. Our medical laboratory science is very popular as well. We have a zoo. We have a zoo science program. Students that are interested in dealing with different types of exotic animals, from snakes to reptiles to sloths, we offer that. Our science program is very, very strong and very well known. We have our own YouTube channel. So you can go on to YouTube and type in West Liberty University, and you can check out our zoo science, our biology, and other programs. Plus, we also have a walking tour that we offer. We have graduate study programs. We are Division II for athletics. So any athletes out there, we do offer all these different types of sports and activities. We also have intramural sports. A lot of students ask me about the cost. So a student that would be out of state, it would be $16,764 a year. Room and board is the $10,020. We also do take federal aid, grant money, and we do have academic scholarships. These are our academic scholarships for first-time freshmen, but we also have them for transfer students as well. It is actually free for a student to apply. Even as a transfer student, all we would need would be a college transcript. If you've had 30 credit hours or more, if you're a high school student and you have less than 30 college credit hours, then what we would need is your high school transcript. We do not require tests or test scores. We are on all different types of social media. And like I said, we're also on YouTube. My name is Kim. I'm one of the admission counselors. You can schedule a book me appointment. Our website is right here. If you want to apply, we don't require letters of reference, recommendation, or an essay. And we are open to tours. We actually set up students to give the personalized tours. We also set up personal visits with the professors. Our professors like to get to know the students before they start school and are welcoming to answer any questions or concerns that you possibly might have. We also offer externships and internships for students before they even graduate. And we have a career fair before you graduate or decide to possibly go on for a master's or a doctorate degree. We do offer different fairs or career fairs around April. We do offer scholarships for the arts, for the music, and we also have a band. So we offer band and choir scholarships as well. If you are interested in learning more about West Liberty University, I'd be happy to set something up. Thank you and have a good night.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Next
Thank
up,
you.
we have, of course, next up we have the University of Lynchburg.
Hello, I'm gonna get this. Oh, I gotta wait till she stops sharing. All right, so this share, give me new share. Share. Okay. All right, so my name is Susan Hogg, and I am the Director of Admissions for the University of Lynchburg, and we are happy that you're here today. Thanks for listening in. So we're known as one of the colleges that changes lives. Changing lives is what we do best, and it shows. We rank among the region's best colleges and universities, and we're one of the best values around. Lynchburg instantly feels like family and becomes your second home forever. So class size matters. We have about 2,000 undergraduate students and 1,000 graduate students. We have small classes with big ideas and one-on-one interaction. Our average class size is 16:1 and our faculty to student ratio is 10:1. We are the type of school that you are really going to get to know your professor and your professor is really going to get to know you. We offer more than 100 majors, minors, and pre-professional programs. We have a College of Arts and Sciences, Business, Education, Health Sciences, and a Westover Honors College. We probably have what you're looking for. If you change your mind, you have choices. But the best part of all this is that 91% of our students are satisfied with their overall academic experience. Maybe you already know that you want to be a physician assistant, a physical therapist, or an athletic trainer. We have these pathways to hold seats for Lynchburg students in our master's or doctorate programs. Make sure to check our website for more information. And you did hear that right. We have direct admit pathways for our doctorate in physical therapy and PA medicine, along with a few of our other graduate level programs. We offer hands-on learning and real-life experiences to prepare for your career. For example, criminology majors learn fingerprinting, practice surveillance tactics, and even turn our campus into a mock crime scene. We recently have been named #1 in the state for criminology, for our criminology program. Our health science majors have the opportunity to participate in clinicals for an internship and explore the human body in our cadaver lab. Our business students use real funds from the university's endowment to buy and sell on financial markets. Also, best in the world is not something that you hear every day, but recently, the University of Lynchburg student Joel Rainey got word that his overall score in the business strategy game, a global business simulation that involved undergraduate business students from 385 colleges and universities in 37 countries, had tied for first. He is a community college transfer student, and we are very proud of Joel. Sorry about that. So internships, it means we'll look at a few of our internships. Nick built telescope parts on a 3D printer for the Belk Observatory and was able to receive an internship with the Department of Energy. Golly, I don't know why this isn't turning right. Almost 1/3 of our students study abroad. Our students study in Vietnam, Iceland, India, Guatemala, India, all over the world. These are opportunity and scholarships that make study abroad an option for everyone. Finally, it means research. More than half of our students do research with their professors. It's a big reason why so many of our students get into grad school. And in the lab or out, your professors will know your name. Their main goal is to support you and help you succeed. We're invested in your future and ready to help you find and reach your goals. Here's what a few of our graduate students are doing now. Landon is a professional gamer and his Call of Duty team has almost 800,000 subscribers on YouTube. Nat was getting paying gigs from nationally recognized athletic teams before she graduated. Now she shoots photos full-time for Duke. Jamar is a senior policy coordinator with the Department of Health and Human Services, and he also serves as our alumni board chair. Emily has mentored several communication students and is senior manager of audience at USA Today. Francesca is head of America Solutions Architecture and Customer Success for Amazon. Twice a year, alumni come back for Hornet to Hornet Day, where they meet, network with, and advise our current students. It's not all studying at Lynchburg. After class, there's always something to do with your friends at Lynchburg. Fraternity and sorority life, 70 clubs and organizations, and more than 2,000 events every year. We promise you won't get bored. We're pretty serious about sports here too. More than half of our students are involved in sports in one way or another. And we're the only D3 team streaming games online at ESPN3. We also offer sports at the club and intramural level. We are the type of school that you may see a faculty or staff member at these events, and you may even see the president. College should be an adventure, and we have adventure galore. The outdoor leadership program takes students rafting, hiking, caving, and more. It's affordable too. Most trips are under $15. The James River runs right through downtown Lynchburg, and the mountains are 30 minutes away. So there's always outdoor activities going on. So what do you do next? You can schedule a visit through our website, www.lynchburg.edu. You will see firsthand not only a beautiful campus, but our warm and friendly atmosphere. We also can schedule you to meet with a faculty member and do an unofficial credit evaluation. At Lynchburg, you'll get an ever-changing, get a life-changing education at an affordable price. But for more than that, you'll find friends for life and a place you can always call home. Thank you for having me today.
Thanks so much for being here. All right, next up we have UNC Pembroke.
Awesome. Good evening. My name is Nancy Reading. I'm the Associate Director of Admissions here at UNC Pembroke, and I'm so excited to share with you why I think you should choose to be a Brave. We're going to start off with a brief video that just kind of gives you a look at our campus in case you haven't had the opportunity to visit.
The University of North Carolina at Pembroke is centrally located between Charlotte, Raleigh, and Myrtle Beach, and our walking campus has everything a student needs. If you're staying in campus housing, you won't even need a car. In addition to Cypress, Pine, Belk, North, and Oak, our traditional residence halls, there are several apartment complexes on and adjacent to campus. Lumbee Hall, the Central Administration Building, is home to Brave Central, your one-stop shop for admissions, financial aid, registrar, and the cashier's office. All of your student administrative needs taken care of by one team in one convenient place. For food and fun, check out the Chavis University Center, where you'll find the main dining hall, bowling, billiards, many indoor events, and more. A short walk across the UC lawn puts you in the Jones Health and Physical Education Center, which hosts our Division II athletics as well as exercise facilities and the Aquatic Center. For the highest quality entertainment, the Givens Performing Arts Center brings Broadway and professional entertainers right to you. If mealtime finds you at the north end of campus, Papa John's and Einstein Brothers Bagels have you covered with meal plan takeout or dine in if you want to eat and study or simply relax. On the south end of campus, kick back by the water feature with snacks from Starbucks, or cross the bridge to Cafe 641 inside the library, where you will also find a variety of comfortable study areas, including tech-enabled collaborative spaces. The University of North Carolina at Pembroke has everything you can need in walking distance.
So that really shows you a great picture of what our campus is like. Even though it's very compact and very walkable, we also have a lot going on campus because we are considered a medium-sized institution with a total enrollment of about 8,300, with 6,300 of those students being undergraduate students. But don't make that concern you, especially as a community college student. You'll feel comfortable here at UNC Pembroke because our average class size is 20, so you still get a lot of personal attention in the classroom. We also offer 41 different undergrad programs and 17 graduate programs. And one of the things we really pride ourselves on here at UNCP is that we are considered the most diverse institution in the Southeast. So over 50% of our students can come from various minority groups. And we also have a large American Indian student population because we were originally founded as an institution to educate American Indian students. So if you're looking for an institution that prides ourselves on diversity, really hosts an inclusive environment, and make sure you're comfortable on campus, UNCP is the place for you. We also have a lot going on as far as NCAA Division II athletics. So if you are interested in playing a sport, that's definitely an option. Or if you just want to enjoy a basketball or football game every now and then. We offer 100+ clubs and organizations, study abroad opportunities, our living learning communities, and service learning. And we have a thriving Greek community. On this page, you'll see our list of 41 different majors. Some of the most popular from here are biology, psychology, business, education, exercise, sports science, and social work. If you're looking for an online program, we do have some great online options for you. So we offer criminal justice, sociology, business administration, and our bachelor's of interdisciplinary studies fully online. If that's what you're thinking about, if you are currently earning an associate in applied science, if you fully complete that degree and choose to major in the BIS program, then we will be able to review some additional credits and possibly transfer in more work from that associate in applied science than would go into some of our traditional programs. Now, if you're looking at that BSBA, we do have the option to do the BSBA and MBA in only 5 years. So as a transfer student, that timeline will be a little shorter. But depending on your GPA, you may be eligible to take 12 credit hours of graduate coursework during your junior and senior year so that you only have 1 year remaining to complete the MBA. Now, if you're thinking, well, UNC Pembroke is kind of far away from Virginia, out of state for me, so it might be too expensive. Don't worry, we have you covered. As a North Carolina Promise institution, we are very affordable for an out-of-state student. So our total cost of attendance, tuition, fees, room and board, everything out of state is less than $20,000 a year. So definitely a great option if you're thinking out of state. If you're completing one of our online programs and you don't have to worry about housing or some of those on-campus fees or a meal plan, then you're looking at closer to about $6,000 per year. If you are going to live on campus, we have some great options for you. As a transfer student, you would be eligible to live in one of our 2 apartment complexes, which are wonderful, spacious, just like what you would find off campus, but at an even more affordable price. UNCP is an access institution, so we provide a lot of resources for our students, our Accessibility Resource Center, Center for Student Success, counseling and psychological services. We want to make sure that you succeed here at UNCP. So I do hope you'll consider applying to UNCP. All application fees for the 2022 school year are waived. So go to uncp.edu/apply and get those applications in. Thank you and have a wonderful day. I hope you choose to be a Brave.
Thank you so much. Alrighty, so at this point in the session, I am going to ask all of the presenters to jump back on screen. We'll hear from them one more time. I know we have a few additional colleges who couldn't make it and couldn't be here with us this evening, so we are going to move forward. So let's go back to, we're going to head back to Salem College. What advice would you give someone going through the transfer process right now? Looks like Alyssa may have some technical difficulties on her end. So I'm going to pop over to West Liberty University. What advice do you have?
As far as advice with the transfer process, I would recommend that the professor or academic advisor of the institution that you're interested in applying to, that you have a conversation, get to know them, talk to them, ask questions about the program. An example would be if you're interested in going into accounting and transferring credits from maybe a community college to a West Liberty University for accounting, to have a conversation with one of the professors, either via Zoom, in person, or over the telephone, because the program that you're interested in, be assured that your credits transfer and that your 4-year degree might not take 7 years. I also recommend that students have a conversation with their admissions counselor that handles transfer students, and also go and visit the campus and be sure that they have a good feel of the campus. That's important, and to talk to the students that are actually attending the classes.
Wonderful. Thank you. I'm going to jump back over to Alyssa with Salem College. What is your advice?
So my advice going through the transfer process would definitely be to stay on top of your materials as best as you can. And also, I will reiterate having a conversation, multiple conversations with your admissions counselor, just to make sure you're really getting everything that you need and prepared. And don't be afraid to ask questions. No question is stupid. So yeah, I guess that would be it.
Awesome. Thanks so much. University of Lynchburg, what advice do you have?
So I would definitely recommend visiting the campus. You don't want to make the same, not mistake, but you don't want to have to transfer again, I guess is the better way of saying it. Come to our campus. We are open. We have a lot to offer. I think when you get to the campus, whether it's big or small, you're going to really feel like, this is home to you. And the other thing I would definitely look into is talk to the financial aid office and find out about scholarships and cost to attend. And that's all I have.
So my final piece of advice would be to utilize the university and college websites that you're thinking of transferring to. A lot of them have great resources, especially for checking if credits will transfer and looking at how long it'll take to complete your degree. So definitely really dig into those admissions websites and look at the transfer resources. And then, of course, if there's something on there that you can't find at your fingertips, definitely reach out to the Office of Admissions. We're really here to help you navigate that process and make sure that you're successful. Chelsea, it looks like you're muted.
Oh, sorry about that. So next we're going to ask about the one thing students remember about your school for Salem.
So I would say something that makes Salem really unique and that you should remember is that we do have our liberal arts foundation, but we do have a new health leadership focused. And so we're really trying to be integrative and just combine our traditions and foundations with something new and upcoming and innovative.
Thank you. West Liberty University, what is your one thing you want students to remember? Should maybe having
I'm sorry, did you say Lynchburg?
I said West Liberty, but
Oh, here I am. I'm
oh,
sorry.
that's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
The one thing I'd like students to remember is that we're a small school and we offer definitely personalized attention, even in the classrooms. And we're affordable for students, that they're not going to be in a lot of debt. And we have a long history of strong academics and good placement opportunities for the students after they graduate.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Lynchburg, you're up next.
Okay, so I would say that we have I would really like to get you on campus. We have a warm and friendly environment. It's the type of place you're really going to get to know your professors. Your professors are going to really get to know you. They're passionate about what they do. There's going to be tons of opportunities to do high-level research. We're very hands-on and take our academics seriously. So we'll get you involved in your learning. It's a very active learning campus. So come see us.
Thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
UNC Pembroke, what is your one thing?
So I would say just that we have a lot of options for you to complete your degree, whether it's on campus or online, and we're going to give you a great educational experience no matter what route you decide to take. So if you're trying to meet those goals as a transfer student, UNCP is definitely a place where you can.
Awesome, thank you very much. All right, I have one more question here for all of you. What is one myth you'd like to debunk on the admissions process? And we'll jump back to Salem.
Let me see. I think one myth I want to debunk would be that even though you're transferring in, that you're not going to have the same opportunities as a traditional undergrad student was or would. That's not true. You'll still be welcomed on the campus regardless.
Thank you. West Liberty?
I'm sorry, I keep having these problems with the computer. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or what the heck it is. One of the myths I'd like to debunk on college admission process is that students are not important and that we don't have time to answer questions. I sadly have heard a lot of families and a lot of students say to me that they feel like they're burdening their admissions counselor, or they're asking too many questions, or they're emailing them too much. And that's not the case. Admissions counselors are here because we have a passion. It's not because we make millions of dollars. We do it because we have a passion and we love it and we love the school that we represent. So I always encourage students, families, ask as many questions as possible. You are not bugging us. You're not bothering us. We wouldn't tell you, hey, reach out to us if we weren't serious about that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Lynchburg, what is one myth you'd like to debunk?
That private schools are affordable. All of us here, I think, have kind of, well, I think there's two privates on here, have said that we give out scholarships, lots of merit scholarships. I know we will get your tuition down and be comparable to a public institution, maybe even in some cases, it'll cost you less money. So please don't think because it's private, you're not going to be able to afford it.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. And UNC Pembroke, what is your myth?
So my myth would be that we are out to find ways not to admit students. We are the Office of Admissions, not the Office of Denials. So our ultimate goal is to get you admitted. So we're gonna do whatever we can to help you through that process. So if there's a school you really want to attend, make sure that you are establishing those relationships with the admissions counselors so that they can help you get to your goal.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. And with that, I am going to wrap things up. So a big thank you to our presenters for all of your time and the information you put together for us this evening. And thank you to our participants for being with us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick survey. We appreciate any feedback you can provide. We do encourage you to check back to the schedule and sign up for more sessions for the rest of the evening. And you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all the other sessions recordings at strivescan.com/Virginia. And with that, we are going to come to a close. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. Bye-bye.
Hi, thank you.